How is everybody? Hope everybody's enjoying the sunshine. Yes. I just wish it was like 20 degrees and then I could really go outside and do a good 4 hours, like, sunbathe. Some days it's like a bit more breezier than others, but we're getting there. At least we're having a better summer than rather than last year because it was like really damp, wet. We saw like more of that, much of an improvement. As for myself, yes, I've been brought up with sport. I was an 800 metre and 1500 metre racer. I got 2 minutes, 35 for the 8 and 5 minutes 30 for the 1500 metres. I remember winning all these school awards, the sports day, there was year awards, 5-star awards, full colours, athletic and cross country. I remember doing all that. I remember coming like third in the Wigan and Greater Manchester schools at the time. I did pretty well, but this is it. I didn't obviously continue, and the last time I ran was obviously Northwest for Kendal, and then I went into modelling. Some people go very very high in sports. Some people go very very high in modelling. It depends what you're looking for, what looks you're looking for, and that. But myself, as the fact of if I know the answer in the past of like different labels in sport, then don't be obviously intimidated. At the end of it, there's always a reason why a baby doesn't feed anyway on home birth. And this is it. It could be the fact that the baby's had a long labour, and the baby needs antibiotics to get it back feeding. You know what I mean? It's information as time goes on. You know what I mean? You never really know, like in the past, what went on there and then. And then you get more of an answer, when it becomes like a younger generation anyway. And some of these like labels are like, fading off anyway. I mean, my tree's like, extremely old. And it's like I've got like grandparents that were born 1913, parents obviously being born, was it 1934, a mother being born 1945. There's a lot of difference between a mother and a father. The bottom line is I am from an older tree, and I have to say, with the younger generation that's obviously growing in society as well, it's just very, very different as time goes on. And you'll find that there's always going to be like improvements in your education, the way you do things from when you did it obviously back then. There's always answers, and there's always like the fact that you're not going to go down the same routes. Okay, so have a lovely life. See you. Bye bye.